Alright, hey guys. Anime West Reacts here. It's gonna be me playing Genshin, gonna be doing the new area. Or starting the story for the new area. So, guess we'll go to leeway since it's close enough. But yeah, so we got the Chasm since 2.6 has come out. Which I have honestly been looking forward to it. And so, yeah. Gotta go, I believe. Just do it. As you can see, I got Venti from doing wishes since last time we played, and that's why my whole party is pretty much dead right now, or as close to it, was because of the fact that I was grinding for the Viridescent set. And I got some of what I think should be good. Oh, new quest.
Ah, traveler. Right on cue.
Hey, Catherine! Got any new commissions for us today? Also, how come you look so happy to see us? What have you done?
What have you done?
I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier. The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion.
Catherine? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine?
Hmm.
Is it just Paimon, or is that the most unusual thing ever?
Well, it's definitely not
Wait,
something
no,
she seems
that's
to
not the
usually do
unusual
anyway, but
part.
yeah.
Wait, Lila! You went to Inazuma and back in a single day?
Even I have a private life, you know.
Ish. The mysteries of Catherine go
Okay, so
deeper.
when you say unexpected reunion, you mean running into us, right?
I would say no.
Who can say? But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me happy to see
Hmm.
everyone I crossed paths with today.
Okay.
Fair enough. Even though we
Unexpected
see each other
reunion.
pretty much every day, whatever makes you happy.
An unexpected reunion. Perhaps.
Wait, are you saying? Oh, Paimon gets it. Well, let's just hope the Shrine Maiden was right. Fingers crossed we find her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have? You both seem a little down.
It's nothing. Anyway,
We'll
back
admit
to
that
business.
is actually
You got
where
a
my
new
mind
commission you want to
immediately
take for
shot
us?
to when hearing unexpected reunion, but also because the trailers for 2.6 kind of something else. Hmm.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. This one is from a miner. It seems to be related to investigating the chasm.
Really? Does this mean the chasm's not sealed off anymore?
I will leave the requester to fill you in on all the relevant details. His name is Yue Hui, and he should be at the chasm right now.
You way.
All right then.
Alright.
Thanks, Catherine.
It's not
We'll
over
head
there.
there right away.
Very well. Ad Astra Abyssosk. This time you are truly bound for the abyss. Good luck to you both.
Hmm. Yeah, in a sense. Requiem of the Echoing Depths. Chapter 2, Act 4. Right, so head to the chasm, or look for the miner who posted a commission about the chasm, or at it. Yeah. So, yeah, new area. I haven't done any recordings for any of the previous
It is something of
story
a
quests
luxury, but I
because
love listening to the rain
just
from the courtyard.
didn't start recording until then, and just kind of decided I would do it when we got the next one. Alright, heading over here. We can finally go to the castle. It's always been there, we just never been able to go to it before. And I gotta go here. Like, we've been able to go like right up to it essentially, but just not do it, I guess, or close enough to it, but never actually to the place itself. So I'm looking forward to it. Also looking forward to the new music we'll get to hear. And so yeah,
We're way
sorry
behind
about the
schedule.
previous recordings, how some of them have like wonky audio. It's because sometimes I would start recording and I would forget I have to, pretty much because I forget I have to unmute OBS for gameplay stuff.
We're way behind schedule.
Because the anime reactions are also there, so I have to mute it for those and then unmute it for the gameplay, and then I just forget sometimes. That's why the Yaimiko story quest has the dialogue muted or all the stuff muted because I forgot to do that. All right, here we are. It's unsealed. Halt! The chasm is sealed off. If you're an outsider, please. Oh, it's you. Oh no, run! Um, we've been recognized. Time to scoot. Yeah. You know me? Or Paimon said, oh no, run. Sorry for scaring you. Of course I remember you. How could I forget the person who saved my life? I was only recently transferred here myself. Didn't think I'd meet you here. Guess I'm a lucky guy, huh? Eh? We saved you? Did we do that? Oh, come now. It was at the Jade Chamber when we fought that sea monster together. I was lightly injured and only returned to my post recently. You might not remember me, but I'll never forget you. All of our comrades who fought that day witnessed what you did for Liyue. Or Liyue, something like that. Could you tell me a bit about the chasm? 2 years ago, an unknown incident occurred deep within the caverns, and the Qixing gave the order to close the place. The miners were largely evacuated to safety. Yeah. It's just a shame that such a huge mine ceased production just like that. The workers took their compensation and went their separate ways. Once such a gathering of people is dispersed, I fear it may be difficult to get them back together again. Sorry, got a bit off topic there. I believe you must be here on important business, so I won't bother you any further. If you have any questions, just ask Mooning, I think is how you said that. Or Mooning. Directly, he should be at the campsite at the, yeah, mine entrance. Blah. Also, it's not that I don't trust you or anything, but it's my job to remind you not to do anything that breaks the law. Don't worry, you can trust us. Come on. Here, Paimon said that, yeah. Alright, so yeah, here we are. Alrighty. Here we are at the chasm. I like how the bird is just suspended there. Wow, the chasm really is impressive. Alright, so we lots of ore.
We're way behind schedule.
Makes sense given it's a mining thing. Alright, here we go. Activate the waypoint. Shall be useful. Okay, so yeah. Talk to him for a quest, because the guy told us to talk to him. 10 crates of meat, 10 crates of vegetables, various amounts of firewood, and camping equipment to be given to the Millilith outpost, 3 crates of various ores to be sent to the Pishan Hall warehouse in exchange for spare parts for tools in various amounts. Alright, sorry for making you wait. What do you need? It's you. Since when were we all that familiar with you? I mean, you are the heroes who saved Liyue. Your deeds are indeed remembered by us all. Since you're here at the chasm, you must be here on some important business, in which case I'm sure you must have a permit from Lady Kitching, right? We don't. Really? I mean, sorry to trouble you since you came Since you must be very familiar with Lady Ningguang, a permit from her might hold still more weight. Could I see it, please? Well, we don't have that either. Well, the Lord Chanshu is reclusive yet approachable, and also has great vision and good of people's hearts. Surely he was the one who gave you permission to enter the chasm, then. Maybe? In that case, would you mind letting me see your papers? Huh, guess you don't have that either. Well, Miss Ganyu works at Eugene Terrace, supporting the Qixing directly, so I'm sure her opinion would be in lockstep with theirs. Have her permission, don't you? Actually, you know what? We could have just asked Ganyu to sign off on this. I can go look for her right now. Uh, so you've come at a bad time. This is really not the season to be visiting the chasm. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is still working on eliminating a great safety hazard within, so this is still very much a danger zone. If you have commissioned by some merchant to urge us to open the mines faster, then I suggest you read the report I submitted at Qinglu carefully. What's this person talking about exactly? Could you tell me more about the chasm? Right, so about the chasm, if you don't intend to leave just yet, you're free to explore the area a bit, but please do keep your actions within the remit of Liyue's laws and statutes. I should mention, though, that there is a place that I highly recommend you avoid. For example, the Great Mine in the center of the chasm has a 7-star array cast over it, by which I mean exactly what I say. It's sealed, a sealed place over the area by the Qixing. Well, that's quite the clear explanation. As for the weak, focal point of the array, it lies in the bedrock surrounding the area. These were placed by the Qixing themselves, connected in series. They affix the energy flowing through the array. The area around the bedrock keys have been abnormal amount of geo-elemental coalescences. It's almost as if the thing beneath yearns to finally emerge. Never mind me. I was just talking to myself, so yes, that's how things are. Please do not, and I repeat, do not go near the 7-star array. And don't even think about going down there to explore. Bedrock keys are different, not losing structural integrity, and the surrounding area are most certainly not plagued by any strange geo-elemental convergences. So please, don't you think of doing anything at all. But I know what you're going to ask. There are most certainly no precious treasures down there, nor are there any prehistoric fossils to be had. Banish any thoughts you have about giant ancient ruins. Yes, please do not bear any fruitless expectations towards this place. Yeah, the way you're saying all this is super suspicious. Not even mushrooms grow down there, nor are there wish-granting stones, and there are definitely no sailors who grow up strong just by eating mushrooms. Again, do not get your hopes up. Yeah, sure. No need to be so fierce. Yeah. Anything else to look out for? Got it. Chest, you go speak to Ji Chiong, something like that. First, she is an adventurer hired by the ministry, and so it's a minor here. She knows the chasm's geography like the back of her hand. Also, let me write you a certification real quick. When she sees it, she'll know that you're trustworthy. That said, I must warn you that Chiong, or however you say it, I don't know how to pronounce it. She's something. It's definitely not the sort of person who has trouble standing still, and definitely has no thoughts of undoing the array and having to look underground. So there's no way that she would ever put a team of idle adventurers together to brazenly enter hazardous areas. As such, you can forget about asking her to help you enter the Chasm's mines. Got it. Did you really? As long as you understand we're good, in which case I won't take up any more of your time. So yeah, that sounds like talk to her to do exactly that is what that sounds like. Alright. Right here. Alright. Did I quest from a moment here? Whatever. Talk to this dude. Talk to this dude for the story.
Hi there! You must be Yuehoi, right?
Yoy
You've
hoy.
been sent by the Adventurers Guild.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
Never mind that. Let's focus on the task at hand.
Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yuehue, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Alright.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Eugene Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval. But some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Some things, huh?
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange. While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Very weird.
Are the hilly trolls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilly trolls, he's never seen any of them come back out. It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly trolls go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing?
Yeah. Tons of
These are the
questions.
kinds of thoughts
No
going
way.
through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Surprised.
I don't dare imagine.
Spooked just
Or,
hearing about it.
strange is definitely the right way to word. Or the right word.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner. Sir, we need to consider it first.
We'll take it.
Hey, you can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
When strange things happen like this, or when strange things like this happen, I'm inclined to think the Abyss Order is involved.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin. You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kind of curious ourselves now, too.
Great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilly trolls keep heading to.
Alright. Enter the Chasm underground mines. Okay. Alright. Depth reunion. Do this. Alright. these things. The adventure. I gotta complete this quest to continue the main story. Ah, it's you. Hello there. Mooning was the one who introduced me. This is his. Yes, forget about the sheet of paper. I already know who you are just fine. That Mooning, all he does is put on ears and write papers. Everything's gotta follow this or that procedure and all that tripe. You know, stuff that makes you look important. I couldn't care less for that stuff. In any case, your name is already well known throughout the Adventurers Guild. Never mind any of your other contributions and to leeway. Well, this is me we're talking about. I'm famous. Of course, many new recruits at the guild have heard of your exploits on Dragonspine from Iris. That includes me, you know. Piercing the frigid blizzard to open a path, discovering an ancient, forgotten kingdom beneath the ice and frost, reaching the perilous summit, confronting the great change that came over that place with a mortal form. Things you've experienced, the obstacles you've overcome, the truths you have uncovered. They can be summed up in one word: adventure. True adventure. Precisely. Wow, this is actually quite a shock to Paimon. Are we really that awesome? And this isn't even mentioning the great battle you had with that sea monster on the G Chamber. Now, I wasn't there to witness it, mind you, but I haven't missed a single telling of that story. So there are stories about us too. Of course, they are very popular in the city, you know. If you ask me, I'd say the Tea Master Luisu and Iron Tongue Chan, I think is how you say that, are both good in their own way, but I prefer Iron. I'm not too familiar with the story there. Oh, don't worry, I get it. Iron Tongue Chan's style is definitely not for everyone. I do sometimes find that his choice of words and phrases feature too much slang. But as for Luisu, he takes a while to get going, you know. Sometimes you're there for 2 hours before you start going, oh hey, this is pretty good. Some people like that style, but I find it uninteresting. And if you mean to say this is just a story, it won't get stale, let me just say this. If this were food or drink we're talking about, it would surely go bad if we wrapped it up and covered it for half a day without opening it. Yeah. Oh, are you alright? Something wrong with your throat? No, it's probably just a case of too much information. Sorry, I got a bit too excited there and didn't really consider if you were interested in what I was saying. Still, since you're here, are you here for the Qixing's behest? Did Mooning end up revealing some other information to you? Like, don't touch the bedrock keys. There's nothing under the chasm. Zhangxing won't help you. Stuff like that, repeated over and over. He did indeed tell us all that. Ha! Well, he didn't scare us. Indeed, he wasn't doing that at all. Eh? Yeah, so all the things he mentioned are true, so what did he intend to say? Well, Mooning is, in the end, a specialist hired by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Even if he wanted to ask for help, there's a lot he's not allowed to reveal in public. So he can only warn us and thus impart the means of getting into the chasm to you in a roundabout way. In essence, when he says you shouldn't, he really means you can. That's what I figured. What a weird guy. In any case, you also mentioned that he wrote you a certification and told you to come find me. That note, which you now carry, makes you have the authorization to travel through the chasm without any obstruction, of course, barring any personal intervention by the Qixing. And the fact that he suggested that you find me means that I should tell you the way into the depths of the chasm. Eh? What a convoluted way of hinting. Well, for what it's worth, I apologize for all the covering up that we're doing, but trust me, we have very good reasons for doing so. While the thing that they dug up under the chasm is truly abnormal, our investigation cannot be done with too much pomp and ceremony. Lest the people be alarmed, that is the chief's standing order. As such, we can only function under the cover of a no-entry order, secretly gathering explorers and scholars to enter the chasm and conduct investigations. This is all to, if necessary, and where possible, stave off the crisis that fester beneath the earth. So all the people at the encampment were... That's right, they were all brought on as support staff. They're all pretty reliable, well, mostly. That you came here is also no coincidence. More than one big shot in Chising has already recommended that we enlist your aid, and honestly, we've little reason not to comply. In any case, it's also said that your aid is not necessarily difficult to enlist. And doesn't that mean we were tricked? Oh, is that how it is? See you then. Yeah, aren't you at least going to ask them what they were offering? Please wait, I was just passing on my superior's message. Those were her words, not mine, though. Just, let me take those words back, alright? Bye. Come now, this is the Chising we're talking about. They won't shortchange you for your aid. I don't exactly need help putting up missing persons posters this time. Then why don't you just ask for something else this time? Well, if we could mitigate the safety hazards in the chasm, any underground treasures or valuables will be given to the one who discovers them. This is a special privilege given by the Chising just for the two of you. Really, no tricks now? Well, in that case, that's right, treasure. Alright. Can we safely say that you've accepted this commission? Alright, I'll do it for you, Paimon. That's right. Again, let me apologize for wasting your time on all these other things. Let's get down to business, shall we? If we wish to enter the chasm, we first need to find an adjuvant made from a material known as lumenstone. Only with it can we move in the dark down there. Only those with visions can use the adjuvant, something like that. But considering that you use elemental energies without a vision, it's my guess that you should have no problem making use of the adjuvant. So where do we find this thing? It is in a warehouse to the south. The warehouse is guarded, so it should be pretty secure. Just come back once you've gotten a hold of the catalyst. Alright, so through here.
Next on the agenda.
Yeah, right over here. Probably gonna need Geo character. That's the feeling I'm getting. Alright, well. Fend off the treasure hoarders. Oh, there they are.
Think you can get away? Access denied.
Alright, that didn't... Clifter guys, something, blah, blah. Alright. Oh yeah, Lumenstone. Investigate. Bunches of ore. Alright. Blue down here, I think.
On the agenda.
Oh yeah, no, I just gotta go back. Alright, right here. We're back, you big liar. Me, what happened? No one was guarding the warehouse at all. What do you mean it's well guarded? Huh? That shouldn't be the case. When I was guarding the place, this treasure horse wouldn't even dare come near it. Wait a minute. Who did you say was guarding the warehouse again? Me? Well, are you guarding it right now? Well, come on now. Which adventurer in their right mind would let themselves get tied down to such a boring task, am I right? Um. Alright. Yeah. Well, putting your dereliction of duty to one side for the time being, let's talk about how we'll undo the array instead, shall we? Alright. Alright. So, yeah. You're supposed to be guarding it. Honestly, I'm not too sure about how the Bedrock key works, but you could start from this, looking into the cage-shaped geo-elemental formations over there. What is that? Strange formations have been puzzling the Ministry of Civil Affairs for some time now. They seem to have grown up from the bedrock of the chasm over the last 2 years, and their properties are very similar to those of the thing underground. We say this because they can undergo some kind of disintegration when under the influence of the anomalies. Later, Eastwian Hall, or Wishan Hall, investigations reveal that they have been absorbing geo-elemental energy from the surroundings, slowly eroding the structure of the bedrock keys. It is a most ominous phenomenon, almost like something is consciously trying to break the sealing array. We have to clear them out twice every month, but they will always grow back quickly, and they have only grown back quicker over time. Perhaps that thing below is growing restless, and that is why the Chising sent us to investigate. Okay. Well. So.
We're way behind schedule.
No. Alright then. So, this. Okay, so yeah. Don't need a geo character. Hitting these formations and use the shards they release to affect the bedrock brown. Okay. Do that. Alright, next one. There. So aim, I guess. Lowering it in place, essentially. Right, well that's one. Watch do it. Alright, Doctor. Right, sorry for the brief pause there, moment where nothing happened, but yeah. I had to plug my laptop in, or it died. Huh, you undid the bindings of the Bedrock Key so easily. Guess we were right to put our faith into you there. But yeah, I'm quite sure we damaged public property. Won't the Qixing investigate this matter? Excuse me. Mooning has already sent a damage report ahead of us, so technically the Bedrock Keys were damaged before we arrived, not after. Well, that leaves 4 more that we need to handle. Ah, yes, I've drawn a basic diagram that shows where 3 of the 4 are. I hope it'll be of use to you. Okay, oh, and a spiral formation, huh? As for the last one, honestly, I'm not very sure where that is anymore. After the miners were dismissed, there was a seepage incident in that mine causing the cylinder to submerge under the waters. In any case, just settle the other three sites. We'll meet up after that and think about what to do next. Not coming along with us? Not this time. I mean, I was originally assigned to guard the warehouse, but thanks to my slip up, I nearly left the treasure hoarders in there. Honestly, I'm already in your debt. Yeah. Already in your debt for not reporting my error. Things get bad if Mooning catches me and puts me on trial for some errands again, so I'll just stand guard as I should for now. Still, I believe that this riddle will be no match for the two of you at all. Alright, so that's one. I could just find the others. Where's the one closest? Over here. Alright, so yeah, actually stand guard. Oh, but alright. There we go. Here we are. Headed over here to find these things. I gotta do this quest in order to actually get into the thing, I guess. Oh, there it is. Alright. Well, yeah, here's the new domain, which I'm thinking about doing. I don't have the what you call it right now, so here it is. Oh yeah. Oh, shorter. I gotta find the place. Oh, okay. Got a high jump ability thing. Well, oh. Right, so here's this. We need to find the. Oh, here it is. Oh, well. Yeah, that clearly didn't work. Ah, dang it. Well then. So we're gonna probably need it. Archaic stone. Alright. Ah, oh. Close. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Need to hit it. Oh, okay. There's.
More speed.
Hmm. Okay then. Hmm.
More speed.
So yeah, we gotta hit these things. Hmm. Right. Now go over here. this from the other side. Right. Oh yeah, got one more we need. Down there. Okay, so I do have to clear these treasure hoarders off. These guys. Oh yeah.
Shine down.
Eh.
Beg for mercy.
Saw this, I didn't think they were. I thought they were just random enemies, so I ignored them. But nope, I actually do have to beat these guys for breath. Real simple though, but yeah. As you can see, my vent key is not all that strong. Oh. Stop, please stop, let us explain. Aren't you guys just a bunch of treasure hoarders? Just turn yourselves in, there's nothing to explain around here. Nola's squad leader, Yanbo of the Chasm District, at your service. It's an honor to meet you. And your most eminent flying companion. Hey, it's Paimon to you, mister. I apologize. Very sorry, but I think there's been a small misunderstanding here. So you're not treasure hoarders? Well, no, just the opposite. Well, you're not wrong to say that this area was indeed under or one of the treasure hoarders' lairs. After the workers were dismissed, those weasels wormed their way in here. At first, they were just mining smugly some glazed sand crystal, playing hide and seek with our patrols. They would grow bolder as time went on, even breaking into and occupying the old warehouse that the miners left behind. They even used the tools there to make their own cheap little trinkets to sell. Breaks my heart every time. What breaks your heart? Such rough-hewn trinkets can only be used to cheat first-time visitors to Leeway or some ivory tower scholars, and I'll bet that they'll try to get them on the market using lower prices too, perhaps even try undermining some legitimate brands. It's not like they've got any brand power themselves, right? That's true. I suppose it's a joke in poor taste to think that they get more off this. That's why we came here and took care of the treasure hoarders who originally held this position. For disguising ourselves as them and lying in wait, well, that was a while back now. We had managed to ascertain thus far that one of their leaders is in contact with a branch of the Fatui and that they may be preparing a transaction involving dangerous items. Yeah, about the contact between the Fatui and the treasure hoarders. Although we foiled the Fatui's plot before, they maintain some strength here in the wilds. Their professionalism and combat prowess are not to be underestimated. Indeed, we consider them opponents of the utmost peril. If they were to team up with the treasure hoarders to go against us, it would pose a very tricky security risk indeed. Whatever the case, we were fully prepared for an all-out assault. We just needed to catch them in one fell swoop, and then we'd have known what they were up to. And that's when we arrived. We knew that you were good, but we didn't think you were this good. You're pretty much incapacitated about half our people under my command. Of course, we were here for another reason. This is where one of the bedrock keys that hold up the 7-star array is located. We couldn't allow them to fall into the treasure hoarder's hands. Looks like we really beat up the wrong people this time. Well, yes, but as I said, fault is ours first. Well, this guy's pretty easygoing, huh? Does this mean we can leave? So just because I don't blame you doesn't mean Leo's laws won't. Sorry about that. Eh? Finish your sentence next time, will you? Let's see. Battery and assault, obstructing the Millilith in their duties, attempting to destroy the 7-star array, and damaging premises. Even with the Millilith's consideration, congratulations, you'll be offered food and board and leeway for extra 5 to 10 years. Eh? Do I get a lawyer? Yeah, no, I could have hit you a lot harder. That's right. Give us a name list. But, please let me finish. However, if a law-abiding citizen or outlander guest might use some legal assist, the Millilith in their duties, they can gain the reward and compensation due to them. This too is law of the land. So don't worry, that fight previously was not utterly in vain. So what do we get for helping you? Well, stolen goods should not be so casually moved, but if you're willing to aid us, any items that you may coincidentally find along the way, for example, a treasure hoarder's secret stash or something, is yours to do with as you please. We also have some more on us, which I hope you won't mind having. It's not a lot, but we weren't counting on needing outside help like this either. So yeah, it means no jail time and treasures to be had. Is that right? Yes. Alright then, you got yourselves a deal, mister. Lead the way. One moment, I haven't. Alright, don't be too reserved now. I'm going to head over to a rendezvous point, await further orders, catch up soon, or we'll act first. Okay, come on, let's follow him. Hey, come on, we're assisting with official duties, you know, and there's more to be had too. Let's see, well, meet up with Yanbo in front of his smuggler's camp. Well, first off, different thing. Yeah, do that first, I guess.
I can put these to good use.
Alright. Try that. Let's go on Palmer wonders. These cage-shaped objects to the Lumen Stone are related. Okay, use cage-shaped object. Yeah, but okay, so that's one. Now we go into the next one. Just over here. Oh yeah. So far, something alright. Alright, here's the other point thing. Continuing on. So yeah, we do know a lawyer, I guess. From Leeway, which is Yanfei, but okay, so I'm curious about this. Oh, yeah. Oh boy. Deal with the big guys. Yeah, deal with these things real quick. These, ruin guards, that's what I forgot what they were called for a second. Ruin guard and a ruin sentinel, I think, or something. What the big ones are. But yeah.
Rex Lapis.
Oh, I'm almost done.
I'm sorry.
Now you shall perish. Illusion.
And
The
yeah,
mortal plane of
that did not go
breaking.
over very well.
Next on the agenda.
Alright.
Shudder.
No, I don't
Make for
have to
mercy.
fight this technically. get a treasure out of it if I do that.
Eye for an eye. More speed.
No touching.
Ganyu does the most damage out of all my characters, pretty much. And yeah, beat it. While dodging its thing, its charge, I killed it. Alright.
Reaping a reward every now and then.
I think I need to go up. Get to the next one. Oh. Well, this is useful. It's down there. Alright. On the next one. Villagers. Oh yeah, heal. Yeah, over here. Meh. Yeah, okay. I'm not saying that because thingy. Not because the Hilichurls. Yep, hit it. Oh. There. Okay. Lower it and then hit the next one, I guess. Steely. I've been seeing that Steely on the map and wondering what I was looking at. Okay, so need this.
Time to scout.
Alright. And gotta get the last one. It's right here. Should be simple enough. Oh, no. Maybe not. Simple as I was thinking. So yeah, this one up here first.
More speed. Shudder.
And this one first. Oh. There. So then this one. Right. Next. And final. There we go. That's the last of them. Or two. There's one more. Obviously. Or one more we need to hit. Because the fourth one was in some water or something. Nice efficient destruction. Yeah, probably shouldn't be saying that, Paimon. I shouldn't be so happy about it. Alright, so on to the
More speed.
next.
More speed.
It's also the map one that unlocks the map over here.
Beg for mercy.
Alright.
Shudder.
Lots of ore you can get.
and ruin.
Okay.
Let's play. Access denied. Crush.
Alright, got rid of this stupid shield.
Eye for an eye.
There. Defeated. But yeah. So there's get rid of slimes too, since apparently, for whatever reason, the slimes count. I mean, I guess since they are still enemies, they should count, but yeah. Alright. Climb up here, I guess. It says it's up here. Probably a simpler way of doing this than what I'm doing. But yeah. That's the way I'm choosing to do it. Since there's probably far more easy way of getting up here. Up there.
Time to scout.
And just climbing like I am, but this is definitely the more interesting way, I feel. It's way up there. Definitely a nice view. Oh, yeah, could have just ran across it, I guess. So I'm gonna have to do this. And all the way over there and then up there, probably. But alright, let's go. Yeah. Right here. But yeah, definitely more things I feel like I can talk about on this, since a lot more stuff happening, it feels like. More iron, not iron, but ore, that's the word. There's lots of ore under us. So yeah, it's under, would appear. Okay, cannons. Okay. What am I supposed to be doing with this, but I guess I'm shooting these filler things if it'll let me go that far. Try it anyway. Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to use that for yet. Shockwaves traveling between the minerals. Oh, okay. Oh. Hit it and then there's a shockwave. Not something, but I'll come back for that, I guess. So yeah, that thing is below me. Below me. What I need to get to, but I'm going to. Okay, well, that was something. Going over here. Unlock this thing first, which will unlock the map. Cinnabar Cliff. Well, there's Fatui over here. No. I hope they don't spot me. Running on the edge of the cliff. Alright, here we are. So yeah. Activate this thing. Alright. So yeah, it's probably supposed to cycle around in like a circle or something. The way this is laid out. But yeah, alright. Teleport's disabled. Because that has to happen. Now leave. Chasm Conqueror. Alright, well, I think I might end this part here. If y'all enjoy this video, then make sure to leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe for more anime reaction reviews and manga reviews or gaming videos, stuff of that nature. And yeah, I'll see y'all later.